remember me, don't you?
I was just telling Reno not to say things couldn't get any worse.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Twink was the worst. But I've changed, Mr. Six Killer. I'm a PSI graduate now.
PSI?
Yes, the Psychic Secretarial Institute. You've had a run of bad temps, but now your troubles are over.
Well, wait a minute. How did you know that?
I took the liberty of filing all the items in your outbox, as well as the 6 cardboard boxes I found on the floor.
Well, how long you been in here?
I had a premonition last night that you were an office assistant hell.
Bobby Six Killer?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Jill Tanner. I'm an investigative reporter for U.S. Examiner magazine. I'd like to speak with you about a story I'm researching. In private?
Perhaps I can make a fast run to the post office.
Well, listen, while you're out there, could you pick up,
Wax paper, Post-its, and a 6-pack of iced tea?
Yeah, very impressive, thank you.
Well, that's why PSI graduates earn a big bucks.
I see. So, what kind of story are you working on?
The Vince Black story.
Ah, excuse me. And why would the U.S. Examiner be doing a story on one of my operatives?
Because his real name is Reno Raines.
Miss Tanner, I do a thorough investigation of
Internal
all my...
affairs cop framed and convicted of murder. I want Raines' side of the story. And I want to shine the spotlight of public opinion on Dutch Dixon.
I really wish I knew what you were talking about.
I think Dixon is a killer. And right now, the mood of this country is to crucify lawmen who break the rules. An in-depth, as told to in a magazine like U.S. Examiner gives Reno Raines instant credibility.
Can't help you.
Don't help me. Help your friend. I did an investigative piece last year on corruption in the Albany Police Department. The subject of my interview was Leo Canelli.
The mafioso, I read it.
Check me out. You'll find I protected him, just like I protect all my subjects. Oh, and by the way, tell Mr. Raines I know he's innocent. And I think I can prove it.
You wish to elaborate on that, Miss Tanner?
Only to the subject of my story.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Thank you. Here. I checked her out.
And?
She has more awards than McDonald's has arches.
Maybe I should talk to her.
Nah, way too risky. She could turn you over to the feds in a heartbeat.
Then she doesn't get my story.
Then she's on the 6 o'clock news.
Bobby, she found me. That means she's pretty darn good at doing her job.
Well, it could be a shot in the dark, you know.
It doesn't feel like it. And what's this proof she claims to have?
Well, I smell a hook, pal.
Set it up.
Wait a minute, Reno. This could be a...
It's time, Bobby. It's time. Set it up.
Mr. Six Killer? I'm here! you, mister. You're not him.
You're right. That's not him.
This your idea of a joke?
My idea is security.
Oh, fine. See the black and whites? The SWAT team? Hear the hovering copters?
Get in and I'll take you to him. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Have we finally reached the promised land?
Inside to the left.
Mr. Raines? Hello? It's me, Jill Tanner. The one Mr. Six Killer told you about? Look, if this is another game of hide and seek.
Game's over.
Reno Raines.
You have 20 minutes to convince me, or I'm a speck on the horizon.
This is a real pleasure, Mr. Raines. Let's get started. Who framed you and why?
Yeah, hello. Hello?
My story is corroborated by a set of audio tapes. A dead man's confession that Hog Adams gave to his brother Hound. Now, what I want to know is what is the so-called evidence you claim to have? What was that?
Your friend got bored?
Bobby! I'm checking it out. Bobby!
Hey. Hey, what are you doing?
Bobby! Bobby!
How'd I do, Jody?
Just fine, Bo. Just perfect. This one's gonna try to run, though. I think maybe you better hobble him. You're a keeper, Reno Raines. Hey there, sleepyhead.
Where am I?
Shh, no, don't try to talk. You're on some pretty serious medication.
What for?
Well, that roof timber should have killed you. I managed to pull you out, but your knee got twisted pretty bad.
Why am I tied up?
That was for your own safety. You were thrashing around so hard, we were afraid you might hurt yourself.
Where's Bobby? He, go get a doctor or something.
Doctors, they are the worst. I've always believed a body can heal best in the arms of home and family. Besides, they'd ask questions, and you're a man that doesn't need questions.
Is this the one you wanted me to wear? Jody, he's awake.
Well, yes, he is. Lisa Marie Whitley. Meet Reno Raines. Mr. Raines, this is my baby sister.
She called you Jody.
Well, that's my name, Jody Whitley. Oh, Jill Tanner is a nom de plume. Lisa's got a big date tonight. Right, Lisa? So shy and sweet. Isn't she adorable?
Where the hell am I?
Huh? Oh, this is my attic. I've been meaning to turn it into a guest room.
I better get moving on.
Oh, no, Mr. Raines. No, Mr. Raines. You are finally exactly where you belong.
I think he's coming too.
Of course he's coming too. He's too dumb to die.
Mr. Six Killer, I brought Mr. Wayne just like you said.
Oh, Nathan, he came.
Six Killer hollers for help, and I come running.
Somebody's got Reno, Nathan.
It was a lady reporter.
You let Reno get snatched by the tattler? Oh, I thought I brung you up better than that, boy.
No, it was a woman posing to be a reporter. Now, we've got to get to the U.S. Examiner.
Oh, no. Now, you give me the Hummer keys and the cell phone. She has them?
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think this we has just become a me, Red Man.
Really, Mr. Six Killer, you have a very serious concussion and a possible skull fracture.
You read his chart?
Well, yes. His astrological chart. He'll be all right, but only after a long recovery.
I don't mind her, Nathan. She's just a couple donuts shy of a dozen.
Huh. Well, I'm a Libra myself with Capricorn rising. Maybe you can help me, little lady. You see, every time I start to run my chart. Oh, listen, don't you worry about your partner, because if he's still in one piece, Nathan Wayne's gonna find him. Of course, I may have to latch onto the bounty money myself. Now,
I need to know
but I can't tell you that.
I've made you a lovely lunch. Right over here. If you don't eat, you won't get well.
How can I eat with my hands tied?
Now, Mr. Raines, you have to take your medicine. See, your knees hurt real bad. I'm afraid it's not getting much better. That's enough Vicodin to fell an ox. Given your medical history, you shouldn't have any negative reactions.
How do you know about my medical history?
Oh, I know everything about you. Bobby Six Killer, Dutch Dixon, your fiancée Valerie. Oh, I cried and cried when I read about Val. I have whole scrapbooks filled with you. Your kids will be so proud one day.
I don't have any kids.
Not yet, you don't.
Why don't we stop this charade right now? I'm your prisoner and I want to know why.
Open wide. Sometimes our ways take some getting used to. I can see you're not ready to be up yet. Maybe another day or two.
Well, I finally found your Jill Tanner at U.S. Examiner.
You found her? You got her?
Oh, left her right there.
What'd you do that for?
She's got alibis from an entire Baptist congregation. That's why. But I did find out something. Let me talk to that cute little filly you got working for you.
All right, hold on. Wait.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wayne.
Twink, there's a researcher at U.S. Examiner named Jody Whitley. She got canned out of U.S. Examiner for impersonating reporters and busting into confidential personnel files.
I know. Miss Tanner, well, the real Miss Tanner called me.
Aha! Then you know I need...
An address. I ran her name through the state DMVs and I finally hit pay dirt in New Mexico.
Well, if you're such a psychic, why don't we start in New Mexico?
Cynicism is so unbecoming, Mr. Six Killer. There's a P.O. box for her in some town called Rialto.
Listen, get me a room at the hotel there, and Twink, do me one more favor.
Yeah, what's that?
Don't ever quit that son of a buck Six Killer. He needs somebody like you around that ain't got cornbread for brains. Adios, love.
Wait, I want to talk to him.
But you can't leave me alone with him.
Now, you best get used to that notion, Lisa Marie. That gorgeous man upstairs is your husband-to-be.
Here, kitty, kitty. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Come
Told you he'd run first chance he got.
I wasn't running.
Of course you weren't. Where would you go? Rialto's a good 10 miles from here, and the nearest neighbor's 4.
I'll just go up to my room.
We trapped you. It was a test to see if you'd run. You flunked.
So who's in these graves, Jody?
Get him inside.
How's your knee? Gotta learn you some gratitude. We saved you, give you a home and a family and a place where you can belong.
My cup runneth over.
I think maybe it's time we had a look at that knee.
No, don't.
Do you think this is some kind of a joke or a game? I am trying to accomplish something very serious with you. I am trying to preserve this family.
What's going on here?
Sugar Pea, you were supposed to be getting dressed.
You were gonna hurt him.
That's my little girl. That's my little girl coming to the rescue of her man. Don't you worry, Sugar Pea. Mr. Raines will be dressed and ready by 7 to sweep you off your feet. Okay? Get him dressed, Bo.
You be the sheriff, partner?
Sheriff, justice of the peace, ambulance driver, undertaker, who's asking?
Nathan Wayne, bounty hunter. See, I'm looking for Jody Whitley.
What you looking for Jody for?
And you know her.
Ever since Miss Newmeyer's 4th grade.
Then you can tell me where I can find her.
What's Jody done?
Well, now that sort of depends on which end of the horse you're looking at, don't it, Sheriff?
Yeah, I reckon it does. You know that story about how country folks all stick together?
Oh.
Well, around here it's no story. Now you mess with Jody on my watch and you'll be looking at the world through iron bars.
Pleasure's me to do business with you, Sheriff.
Coco Van. That's chicken and wine gravy. It's French.
It looks delicious. What's your cat's name?
Cookie. But I don't have a cat no more. But I have my dolls, and now I have a bird, see?
I thought I heard you playing with a cat.
Oh, I just pretend. Cookie's dead.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Well, Jody got tired of her yowling, so, she let Bo take her tonsils out.
Is that Cookie buried out back there?
No. Bo tried stuffing her, but Jody said she didn't look real, so she threw her in the trash.
Jody's not a very nice person, is she?
Sure she is.
She's keeping me here against my will, Lisa.
Don't you talk bad about my sister. She takes care of us.
Yeah. I bet she tells you all about it, too. Lisa, help me get out of here.
I can't go against Jody.
Sure you can. Maybe you'd like to get out of here, too. Maybe we could leave together.
Jody! Jody! It's the sheriff. He's coming.
Oh, relax.
But the sheriff!
I've been sweet on me since grade school. I just so wish I liked him better.
Well, what are we gonna do about Pretty Boy? It's too late to take him out back.
Go bring the sheriff up here. Pretty Boy isn't gonna be a problem. Pretty Boy has some problems with the law, and he's gonna make up his mind right now whether he wants to join this family or spend the rest of his life fighting off admirers in prison.
I'm thinking it over.
All those looks and a sense of humor, too. Why, Sheriff Post! What a pleasant surprise. We were just finishing up dinner.
Well, am I interrupting a celebration?
Well, it is a special evening of sorts. Say hello to Vince Black, my future brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Hello, Sheriff.
Congratulations, Miss Lisa. Jody, a fellow's asking about you in town today. Bounty hunter named Wayne.
Nathan? Nathan Wayne?
Yeah.
Nathan Wayne's an old family friend. I was gonna invite him to the wedding.
Oh. Well, then I'll be sure to show him by.
Well, actually, we're not really prepared for visitors.
Oh, sure we are, Jody. As a matter of fact, I was gonna ask Nathan to be my best man.
I hate to tell you this, Vince, but your friend is a lech. First time I met him, he started pawing me. Well, I'll put up with him at the wedding, but I won't have him in my house. He frightens me, Ross. Don't let him near me.
I'll see to it he didn't get anywhere near you. Now, Jody, I was wondering if you'd reconsider accompanying me to that Mayday picnic.
Oh, Ross, what with all the wedding fuss? Well, I'm still thinking it over, but I'll let you know.
I appreciate it. Good evening.
Night. You are a tricky son of a bitch. I'm afraid you must learn to accept reality, Mr. Raines. You are going to live the rest of your life here, married to my precious sister, because she deserves that happiness.
This can't make her happy, Jody.
Oh, no, yes, it can. See, I researched your case, and I know what a fine man you are. Plus, you're good breeding stock, and you can't run anywhere with that price on your head. Don't hurt him where it shows, Bo. I want him to look nice for the photo album.
Down on your stomach. Flat. Now sit down! You can eat all you like while you're down there. You pretty boys think you're so smart.
What boys are those?
All them other fiancés Jody brung here for Lisa. Stuck-up little maggots. They ain't laughing at me no more, though.
Those their graves out back?
What if it is?
Your sister's quite the man killer.
Jody give up a good job writing for the U.S. Examiner magazine. She come back here to take care of us. She was writing for them, and she gave everything up for us. For us, she come back to care for us. She come back here. She come back right after.
After what?
After Pa died.
How'd he die?
I don't want to talk about him.
Why? Hey, you can stomp on me all you like, but that's your pappy in the locked room, isn't it?
You don't tell Lisa. All right, you don't tell Lisa, because she don't know he's dead. She still thinks he's coming back, okay? You don't tell her. You tell her, and I will rip out your tongue and make you eat it. You understand me?
Yeah. How'd he die, Bo?
Brung it on himself.
Why'd he do that to you?
Not me. It was Lisa. She was only 12. Only 12. And he started doing that thing he did to Jody. That thing that made her run away.
And you stopped him, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I found him on top of her, and I got a pitchfork, and just stuck him, and I stuck him, and stuck him, and stuck him. He started spurting blood like this fountain in Tucson.
You saved your sister, Bo.
And I swore she'd be happy. So if she wants to marry you, then that's how it's gonna be. But before she does, there's something about you that's gotta change.
What's that?
Your hair. You can't be courting my sister looking like a girl.
Jackass! How did you let him go?
He tricked me, Jody.
And you're just telling me about it now.
But he knocked me out.
He could be a Rialto by now.
No, he can't.
He held on to get there, Bo.
His legs were shackled, and he had a bum knee.
I ought to break your knee. I ought to break both your knees, Bo. You get the keys. What?
Just let him go.
Let him go? Lisa, Mr. Raines was selected for you. He's the blood stallion this family needs to wipe away that stain that we carry. He's the light of the Whitley clan. You will take him, and you will be happy.
What's that for?
One way or another, I am bringing you home a husband. Now stop your whining and go put on some lipstick! Move it!
Miss, I gotta use the phone. Now, I gotta use it now. Sorry.
I could use some good news, Twink.
Nathan, is that you? It's Reno.
Where are you, boy?
I'm in some one-horse town called Rialto.
Where are you exactly?
Wilson's drugs. But I gotta go.
Look, I'm only 2 blocks away. I'll be there. Hello, Reno?
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a man with long brown hair?
He had long hair, but he ain't getting far, though. My gas tank was bone dry.
Good luck. I'm guessing he's heading west.
With no gas, he ain't gonna get far.
Jody Whitley? Where's Vince Black?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do, honey. You put the arm on him.
Is there a problem? I'll take that.
You bet, Sheriff.
Thank God you're here, Russ. This is the man I told you's been harassing me.
He won't be bothering you anymore. He's gonna be spending a little time in lockup.
She's lying. Sheriff, this woman...
This woman's a friend of mine for 25 years. You I just met this morning. And you bolted on a check at the diner. Miss Jody says you're trouble. That's good enough for me.
Wouldn't want to be late for your own wedding now, would you?
Like I said, Mr. Raines, time to accept reality.
No way. My friend's onto you.
Your friend's in jail, baby doll. There's nothing he can do for you. Hey, Russ.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, there's nothing for you to bother about. The boys just got into a little discussion with their fists, that's all.
I got eyewitnesses. I saw you steal her. What the hell is he doing with chains on?
Oh, that's just a little bachelor party joke that Bo played on him. You know, Russ, once my obligation to my sister is complete, I'll feel a lot freer to get involved myself.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe we all better take a ride down to the jail.
He's been a problem since 4th grade.
Diego, I walk the valley.
Very good,
dark.
Sugar Pea. Let us bow our heads in silent prayer for all those who've gone before.
Like Lisa's 2 other boyfriends?
Amen.
What's he talking about?
Nothing, sweetheart.
What about it, Jody? Who's buried in those graves over there?
You, if you don't shut up.
Lisa, don't believe what happened to Sheriff Post. It wasn't a car accident.
Raines.
And why would she bury him here? Where's his family?
That's enough!
Oh!
Stop it! Stop it! Don't hurt him!
Why don't you just run along inside, dear?
I'm staying with Mr. Raines.
Well, of course you are. He's your husband.
Lisa, we need to talk. I have to know some things.
I don't know about much, except my dogs.
Oh, yes, you do. You know about your mom, don't you?
Mama died giving birth to me. I'm the youngest.
I saw some pictures, Lisa. Some pictures of your dad and Jody in a wedding dress.
Annie, now you come and go in this bag. We're going for a nice long trip.
I saw you wearing that wedding dress, too. Lisa?
La 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 la! Daddy liked to pretend that we was girls are getting married. He just said that it was our wedding and our wedding rehearsal.
There was more to those games, weren't there, Lisa? He liked to play those games with Jody, too, didn't he?
Time to go.
But what if Daddy comes back and we're not here? Is Daddy in one of those graves outside, Bo? Is he? Answer me.
No, he's not, Lisa. I swear on Mama's eyes.
Well, where is he? And when's he coming back?
Lisa, I got an idea. Why don't you write your daddy a note? Tell him where we're going.
I don't know.
Bo, Lisa, get out here right now.
Lisa, write your daddy that note. Tell him where we'll be. It's what any good daughter would do.
Okay, you hurry up, little sister.
Lisa! Lisa, we're gonna leave without you!
I'm coming!
Just in case we need to dig another grave.
Where's Reno?
He's in the back. Let's go.
No, I ride with my husband.
Fine, just get in the van. Come on, come on, come on.
Thanks for bailing me out, darling.
Sure thing, Mr. Wayne.
Huh. Ain't nobody home.
Are you psychic too?
Nope. Says here, they wouldn't let us get this close. Let's poke around.
Not a good sign.
No.
Hey, have a look.
Hudson Lake. Reno's with them. They left at 2 o'clock.
They've got half an hour head start.
We better move it.
Well, we'll have to double back through town to pick up Route 12.
Look, I know a shortcut. Just hang on to your bloomers.
Damn it! That bounty hunter's on our tail!
What do you want me to do?
Lose him!
Lisa, get me out of these. Come on, Lisa. Hurry.
What the hell's he doing? Jump!
I can't!
Come on, I'm right behind you.
I can't leave Jody.
Listen to me. Jody's your sister, but she's also your mother, okay? It's just a matter of time before she kills us both.
Lisa, get out of the way!
Good thing you landed on your head. Are you okay, boy?
Yeah, I'm all right. Lisa, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Y'all set?
I guess so.
Is it hard leaving?
It's the only home I ever known.
Come on, your bus will be here any minute. Where's all your dolls and things?
Oh, I'm leaving it all behind. Every bit of it. This life is gonna be hard enough to forget.
I spoke to your aunt. She seems real nice.
Did she?
Uh-huh.
You ever been to Mississippi?
Well, I have been to Mississippi, and the people there are warm and friendly. I think you'll like it a lot. There's your bus. You excited?
Scared to death, mostly.
You'll do just fine.
I'm not so sure.
I'll be sure for the both of us, okay? Take care now.